Namaskaram. Let us continue with the Mahabharata story, the training of the princess under Drona. And on couple of episodes, we explained the various tests Drona had imposed on them and how Arjuna excelled. And finally, Drona declared that it was time for a public display of their skills. And this was conveyed to Bhishma, who agreed and who made all the arrangements. On Bhima's order, a public place, a flat surface large enough to accommodate all the concerned people, and also for the princess, enough room for the princess to display their skills. And galleries were built all around for people to sit and watch, sit according to their ranks. Including Dhritarashtra, Drona, Kripa, and even the ladies of the palace, the ministers, the prominent citizens, and the general public. And Dronacharya was there in the center, and Drona called the princes one by one, according to whom he thought they had something to show. And they were asked to display their skills. And they went on horseback, they rode chariots, they displayed their skill with bow and arrow, with sword, with mace and various other weapons of warfare. And one by one, everybody was called. And finally, Arjuna was called. And when Arjuna entered, there was a big uproar, big commotion, because people expected too much from him, like what is called, world leader in football or cricket or entered, something like that. And hearing, Dhritarashtra couldn't see, so he thought naturally it was one of his sons, probably his son Duryodhana. And he asked Vidura, why? What is a big uproar about? The Vidura said, it is because Arjuna has entered. And Dhritarashtra was disappointed, but he didn't show it. He said, I am very lucky to have a stepson like him. He simply said that. This duality in character, he was something inside and something else outside. He had weakness for his sons. He loved Duryodhana especially so dearly, so close to him, that he couldn't refuse anything Duryodhana asked for. And he couldn't think of anything other than Duryodhana's victory. It was inside him. But outwardly, he gave the pretense of a fair, impartial person. And this duality of Dhritarashtra was one reason that led to the Mahabharata war and the total destruction. Anyway, Arjuna entered, he showed all his skills, and people were wonderstruck of what ease of using weapons, how cleverly he rides a horse, how well he rides a chariot. And people were exclaiming, seeing Arjuna's performance. And it came to an end. Then there was a voice. Give me a chance. Let me show that I can do whatever Arjuna did, I can do even better. And that was Karna, the son of Adhiratha, the child who was recovered from a raft and who was looked after by Adhiratha, the charioteer of the palace. And Karna came, and indeed he seemed to excel even better than what Arjuna could. And people were surprised. They didn't expect that. People were surprised by the ease which Karna performed. And after showing everything that he could, he said, I challenge Arjuna for a duel. Let us fight and decide who is the one better, who is the one who is better. And there was anxiety in the audience. What would happen? Two heroes who are almost equal. What will happen? Will one get hurt? Will one die? There was stunned silence. And Kunti, because of the anxiety, she swooned. Anxiety because there were two sons of his. One son known to everybody as her son, but the other, only Kunti. Kunti held to her heart the secret that it was her son, firstborn, who was opposing Arjuna, and what will happen to the two of them. Fortunately, Kripa saved the situation, saying, look, this is a display of skills by princess. And we know Arjuna as the third son of Pandu and one of the Kaurava princes. Young man, tell us about yourself. Which kingdom, which dynasty you belong to? And when this was asked, Karna bowed his head in shame because he couldn't say that. He couldn't admit that he was the son of Adhiratha, the mere charioteer of the palace. But he had to say in a feeble tone, I am the son of the charioteer Karna. And there was a smile on the face of the spectators. Bhima openly laughed and said, oh, son of our Adhiratha, oh no, so nice, something like that, ridiculing. Then Kripa said, no, look, this is not possible. You are no match for Arjuna. This is only a prince can have a duel with Arjuna. When this was said, Duryodhana came on the scene. He said, this is not fair. A war is a show of quality, show of skills learned. The blood doesn't count there. What matters in victory is how well he is trained, equipped. So, in that you all could see that this boy is a match for Arjuna. Now, if not being a king is a disqualification, then let me make him a king now. So saying that, he declared that he is making Karna the king of Anga, a territory held by the Kaurava dynasty, a kingdom, Anga, in the northeast corner of India. And he arranged officially for a crown to be brought, a proper place to sit, and holy water for pouring, for Abhishekam. And in the public, Karna was made the king of Anga. And Karna felt so so happy that his pride, which was hurt, was saved by this man, Duryodhana. He said openly, "Sir, how can I repay this debt? You have saved my pride, my self-esteem." Then Duryodhana said, "No, you don't have to repay, you don't have to pay me anything. Just let us be friends." And this friendship, which was established on that occasion, paid Duryodhana very well. Duryodhana was all along scheming to somehow defeat and at any rate destroy the Pandavas by hook or crook. But he didn't have the courage, because there was Bhima who was very powerful, but Duryodhana could himself handle Bhima. But Arjuna, there was nobody to meet Arjuna's skills. And here is Karna, who shows more than a match to Arjuna. So Karna's friendship was what he was looking for. It was that friendship that added strength to Duryodhana's scheme. And that ended there, but this friendship again plays a great role in the days to come. Namaskaram. We'll continue tomorrow.